Any best practice employers spring to mind?
Yeah, sort of great question. First of all, answering the first piece. So, until 3, 4 months ago, we were focusing on inclusive hiring. And there's an
Right.
awful lot of research about inclusive hiring and all the benefits. And then you and your listeners may have heard there's been a bit of noise across the pond. Uh, and when we saw there was a plane crash in DC, and within 20 minutes the blame was put on inclusive hiring, we're like, okay, Houston, we have a problem. So
Yes.
we are far from walking away from it, but we also thought maybe we just need to rethink about the positioning. And so we've been talking for some time about grit and resilience, and suddenly this is like, hold on a second, this is the central tenet to everything we do. And there's been some great research by a lady called Angela Duckworth. Now, she was originally a McKinsey consultant, then she became a schoolmaster, she became a teacher in a school in inner city Philly, and couldn't understand why the really bright kids didn't go on to do particularly well, and the less bright kids often went flying forward. So she left teaching, became a researcher. She spent 15 years researching one question: what made people successful in their careers? And she did all this kind of research and came back and said it wasn't IQ, it wasn't your background, it wasn't your track record, it was grit. It was grit or resilience and perseverance and the ability to get up when you're pushed down, etc., etc. And obviously, when you think about our underrepresented groups, by implication, they all have grit in spades.